Hello everyone, this is the teaser video for this Sunday, January 30th. Look at that, we're already through the first month of January in 2022. But this, the message, I actually have two passages I'm going to read this Sunday, which is a little different for me. It's actually looking at comparing the two passages. So you're going to have two passages to read, and then you are to look at the two passages and compare them with each other. But before I give you the passages, I want you to think of, what do you consider chaos? Chaos is a lot of different things for different people. For me, chaos can be the first day of sixth grade camp when the parents drop off the kids and leave, and the kids are all round up and running around going nuts. That to me is chaos. You think the term chaos, you maybe think of maybe like herding cats, trying to get everybody in some type of resemblance, and that doesn't go well, and that is considered chaotic to some. I'm a person who, on my time off, when I'm not working, I like peace and quiet. So anything that's loud, crowded, a bunch of people, a lot of that makes me feel chaotic. I remember 2019, when we got back here, we moved here, and Sue and I are taking our daughter and grandson to Hershey Park for the first time, and we go into the chocolate factory, and it just overwhelmed me with chaos. All these parents and kids and screaming and noise, and our grandson's in a stroller. I kind of took the stroller, went to the corner, and I said, you know what? I'll be right here. You guys go do the ride, do whatever. I'll be right here waiting for you to get back, because it was just sensory overload, just too much chaos, too much, it's too much on my senses that takes me out of my comfort zone. I am someone that can sit on a beach for hours by myself or with a couple people and be completely content with that. I don't need large crowds, loud groups. I prefer, again, I prefer solitude. I prefer a book and a fireplace rather than, having to go to a football game in which there are tens of thousands of people, in an arena. Is just not my cup of tea. But so the idea of chaos, when I read the two passages we're going to look at, I think both of them are in or amidst chaos, or there is chaos among what's going on. But the passages are good to compare for each other. So I want you to compare these two passages, and I will be reading both on Sunday, so there's going to be a lot of scripture this Sunday. The first one is Genesis chapter 11, verses 1 through 9. So Genesis chapter 11, verses 1 through 9. The other is Acts chapter 2, verses 1 through 12. So you have Genesis 11, verses 1 through 9, and Acts chapter 2, verses 1 through 12. These are both familiar stories, but I was doing my daily devotions when the devotion talked about comparing these two passages. It was something I hadn't thought about doing before. And then as you look, see what the similarities are between the passages, because there are similarities. See what the differences are in the passages, because there are some differences. And how do these differences kind of lay out for how we should live our lives? I think when you look at these two passages, you may be talking about motive in the passage. So you may want to focus on, is there some motive in there? I think there's large crowds, a large group of people, so you have chaos in both. But figure it out, compare, look at the different things and motives, and then see how does that apply to our life today. That is all what I'm going to try to accomplish in my message on Sunday. It's some good reading. Again, I never thought about comparing these two passages till I did this daily devotion. It might have been in my daily bread that suggested it or something else. But Again, those two passages are Genesis chapter 11, verses 1 through 9, and Acts chapter 2, 1 through 12. Read them, compare them, continue to grow in your spiritual journey, and we'll talk about it on Sunday. Take care.